Hello, welcome back friends. Today I'm going to share the recipe of chicken koftas. This is the recipe which I usually make at home once a month or twice a month sometimes, and it's very simple and easy with simple ingredients to use. For this I'm using 1 pound of chicken boneless. I am using chicken leg and thighs. I have just cleaned and washed it. Then I'm using handful of coriander leaves, 1 green chili, small onion cut into 4 pieces. In the spices I have half teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of salt, and half teaspoon of. We will also need 2 tablespoons of the powder of almonds and cashew. Have grinded them over here in the powder form, so we are going to add that. First we will add the coriander leaves and the green chili, the onions together, and then grind them. Now we will add the clean pieces of the chicken along with all the dry spices and grind them again. Over here I just made a powder of 6 to 8 cashews and similarly 6 to 8 almonds, adding 1 generous tablespoon of this powder to the mixture. 1 generous tablespoon of this cashew and almond powder to the mixture, and then grind them again. So after grinding them, we will need half teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 tablespoon or 1 slice of bread in the form of crumbs. So I am adding 1 generous tablespoon of this bread crumbs. I'm using the Italian herbs one. Otherwise you can also make homemade breadcrumbs with a piece of bread. Then we will also add 1 egg to it. So once again, a quick recap: 1 teaspoon heaped of ginger garlic paste, 1 egg, and 1.5 teaspoon or 1 generous teaspoon full of breadcrumbs. I have used these Italian style ones. These were the ones which I had, and now I am grinding them again. So after grinding it finely, this is the result. I'm gonna make some kofta balls out of these and put them in the fridge after making them, and we'll go to the next step, which is the gravy for the kofta. And for that I'll be sharing the ingredients what we need. The next step is making the curry. For this we will need 1 cup of yogurt, 1 medium tomato, I'm gonna puree it, blend it, 1 cup of fried onion, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 6 to 7 tablespoons of cooking oil, and the dry spices I have half teaspoon of red chili powder. This is half teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of garam masala powder, which is allspice, and half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder or the paprikas just for the color. We also have the powder of shredded coconut, which was unsweetened coconut, 1 tablespoon, few almonds, which were 6, and then 6 to 7 cashew nut. I just made a powder of it. It will also go in the gravy. In 6 to 7 tablespoons of oil, I'm gonna add the fried onion and ginger garlic paste and fry them on medium high flame. Keep adding few tablespoons of water to cook it through. After frying it for a minute on medium high flame, we have to add all the dry spices. And then if we need, we will add 1 tablespoon of water to it. I just added 1 tablespoon of water, and then we will cook it for a minute or two. As soon as we'll see the bubbles around the edges of the pot, this means that the masala is already cooked, and this is the time to add the 1 cup beaten yogurt. To add this and cook it again for a minute or two on medium-high flame. As the yogurt has also released some of its water, we have to just let it cook for a few minutes and then add the coconut and cashew and almond powder to it. So this is the paste of coconut, almond and cashew. We have to, on medium-high flame, let it cook and let it cook by itself for a minute or two. I am going to add the tomato puree. As soon as we'll see that on medium-low flame the bubbles are developing, this means that, look at this, it's nicely cooked. And then I am adding a cup of water to it. Now I'm going to cover it and leave it on medium flame for 5 to 6 minutes. So now after 10 minutes, this was on medium low, as you can see, nicely cooked. And now here are the kofta balls. I placed them in the refrigerator, remember, so they can just settle down, but they got, I think the plate got tilted a little bit and they got too close to each other. Now one by one, carefully, we have to add them to the curry. My recipe calls for no fry kofta. I learned it from my mother-in-law, and she never used to fry the kofta balls before. Just the recipe which she used to make, and I learned from her. We save time and it's less oil. We just add it to the curry and they get cooked. The trick is that when you're making the balls, make sure to wet your hands, your palms, and then make them without any cracks. You have to make them so smooth that there is not a single crack. And when you put them to the curry without frying, they will never break, or it saves time. There is less oil. We are not using the spoon to mix them or to move them. Increasing the flame to medium high, and in a minute we will see that the bubbles will start appearing because of the high heat. And at this point I'm gonna cover it and leave it for 5 to 6 minutes on medium high flame and let it cook. Have a look. It's been 5 minutes. There was enough water, and when we covered it, due to the moisture, more water built up. The oil has come up to the surface, so they have been cooking nicely. I'm not using the spoon to move them. I'm just using the handles, and then I'm gonna lower down the temperature to medium low and then cover it and cook it for 8 to 10 minutes. And now let's have a look. Oh, they look cooked. Have a look. Yes. Now as they are cooked, we can easily mix them and turn them. They will not break because they are cooked. See how nice they look. No cracks, no frying them prior to adding them to the curry. So this is how it looks. At this point, I'm going to add some handful of coriander leaves to it. And always check the spice level. If you want to add something additionally, any salt, any red chili powder, you can do so. I am just adding the coriander leaves on. Friends, this is the final look of the kofta curry. If you have enjoyed this recipe, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I hope you all stay safe and healthy. Till next time, take good care and goodbye.